for you. He'll be backed up now to start this drop.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings us to second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
From his end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Here we go. Set. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Laporta in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Isaac Toslaw. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And the Packers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Roll, down.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The Slav, the man in motion. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught at Savion Williams. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready, check up.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Bigsby will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. Hey, Greg, he's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, break.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
A gain of 30. 1st down,
Let's go.
Lions.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go.
A run here with Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point
Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Play action, he'll set up to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Ready?
Now a toss play, running left. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second and 10, though, trying to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Street, Panther 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Street.
They send the tight end in motion. pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Detroit.
Hot 70, hot 70.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
60
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Third and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Williams in motion. Here's Gibbs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal.
Let's go.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So the first part of any interception, it just ends up coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. All alone is the tight end Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Jack Panther. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Come on, come on. Set.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Set.
Will start on the ground. He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
They'll look to throw. With the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready? 1918.
And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Bigsby to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing's developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And He'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Get him. 70 Lions. Be ready.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
A second effort, and he is in. Hank Bixby. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Williams in motion. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Fix the Eagles. Stephanie.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. I'll give on the ground, and a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Ready? Like it.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Crazy. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
At his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First and 10.
No! Up, here we go. Set. Rick, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
45-yard line.
A run. It's Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. 3rd down, they go with Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
27.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10.
18 rattle.
Back to throw. Gonna air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And this will be incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
That's right side and into the hands of Tesla. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now whistles here. And a penalty if somebody moved early up front.
Ready?
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warrior 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Taken in, and he's going to have a Lions 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Just a complete breakdown there by the hands team, Mike. They have to find a way to recover that ball. And now the kicking team's offense takes the field. They've got to put something together to get in position, but this ball has to get in the end zone.
for first and 10.
70. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for